Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Monday, October 21st, around 9 p.m. Mountain Time 2024. The Great Barrier Reef has never been better. Record high coral in 2024 as we're keeping a close eye on heavy snowfall in fall. Keep calm. It's boom time. Deep snow blankets Colorado ski resorts overnight. The start of the ski season is approaching after an October storm dumped inches of snow across the state of Colorado. And it is Colorado's snowiest ski area that is opening for the season on Tuesday, which is your lose day if you don't ski. We're talking Wolf Creek Ski Area, the first to open in Colorado for the ski season, almost a month earlier than last year. Shut up, Al! Get in your hole! Al Gore is not happy. Bryan Head Resort as well gets hit hard by the first snow of the season. That's Utah, folks, as Hurricane Milton just pushed Earth away from Jupiter. Can you believe that? Holy macaroni. NASA warns of unexpected effects. But for you and I, we've got the weather to deal with, so here is the full forecast. Severe storms in the Central Plains and powerful winter storm expected across Alaska. Strong to severe thunderstorms are forecast to develop this afternoon across parts of central Kansas into central Nebraska. Damaging winds and large hail will be possible with stronger storms. In Alaska, a large, strong fall storm will bring coastal flooding, strong winds, and heavy snow to a large portion of the northern and western parts of the state. The country as a whole looks pretty quiet all on the western front. That couldn't be further from the truth. We've got frost and freeze warnings all over the region and all over the Four Corners area, so I don't know why these aren't lighting up a little bigger. But that certainly is the trigger for Al Gore, as heavy snow is going to be moving across Canada and the U.S. towards the end of fall here and as we enter November, which will be, well, still fall. And we've got some amazing totals coming in. It looks like a system coming in next week, Monday, October 28th, through the end of the month, could be bringing another additional heavy tilt. Take a look at these totals in British Columbia. It's absolutely ridiculous. System after system hitting that Western Canada province as we make our way into the first week of November. It could be a November to remember for areas of British Columbia, which could literally tilt the earth as far as snow is concerned. Now, a record-breaking rogue wave in the Pacific Ocean we've discussed before has come to the forefront again on another headline. The largest ever measured wave by scientists. Now, scientists have recorded the most extreme rogue wave ever measured in the Pacific Ocean, shattering previous records and challenging our understanding of these rare maritime phenomena. The colossal wall of water, reaching a staggering height of 17.6 meters or 58 feet, was detected off the coast of British Columbia in November of 2020. Not even funny. But when we're talking about tsunami waves, this is just a baby. Seismic update. No quakes of note. The entire world has gone dim. As we look at worldwide volcano news, and many people commented yesterday about how many volcanoes were erupting and how that affects the weather. None of the volcanoes we reported on yesterday can affect climate, and they certainly can't affect any regions far away from the epicenter of the eruption. They can cause dimming of the sun and make it colder in localized areas, and maybe even make it rain, but it's all localized. It has no climate effect, no worldwide effect. These eruptions that we report every day barely get anywhere in the atmosphere, and none of them hit the stratosphere. It's the stratospheric eruptions like Hunga Tonga that push high levels of moisture up into the stratosphere, which last for years upon years and slowly reincorporate down into the atmosphere as they equalize pressure. So let's look at the short list today of erupting volcanoes. We've got Popo to 20,000. We've got Tucono, 9,000 foot puff. Semaru, who knew, now you do, on the list. Nevado de Ruiz, Liwatobi to 9,000 foot today. We've got some activity at Kapahu, new eruption, looks like nothing significant. Shivalush as well. Sungay, 21,000 foot Popo, possible volcanic ash. Liwatobi to 9. Raventador, 14,000 foot puff. Tucono to 9, Sabancaya, no volcanic ash emission. Semaru, who knew, now you do, 14,000 foot puff. Sangay to 21, Shivalush on the list as well. And that wraps up the list. Not much to report on. Space weather is looking slim, but look at this activity has bumped up here and is now riding on high to moderate sea flare. So the sun is acting a little weird. Very few sunspots showing up on the latest HMI intensity. But we do have some sunspots moving into central longitudes, which will be geoeffective in just a few days. This one is geoeffective now, but will be more geoeffective in the next 2 to 3 days as we have more sunspots moving around the southern latitudes of the disk. We have reached solar max. The officials said it last week. We claimed it about a month ago, but now we're going to be dropping down for the next several years. Geomagnetic activity will be in the lull, like we see the 3-day geomagnetic forecast, all quiet. We may get another superstorm or a major outbreak, but they will slowly diminish as we move forward. Now, a new comet called the Halloween Comet could be visible during the day this week. No one knows. We don't know anything about these comets because we think they're dirty snowballs from the beginning of the conception of the solar system, which couldn't be further from the truth. They're actually pieces of terrestrial planets. Comets and asteroids alike are all pieces of planets. Some of them are charged, some are not, but they were all formed during cosmic catastrophes and major collisions in our solar system. Now, there is a chance a Halloween comet will be visible this week, with viewers having a chance to see the comet during the daytime. This is not Comet Atlas A3 Tuchislan Atlas, but another one with a similar name. Comet C 2024 S1, also known as an Atlas comet, was discovered on September 27th by astronomers in Hawaii and is expected to become visible to the naked eye starting on the 24th of October. Yeah, that's just 3 days from now, according to NASA. Never a straight answer. The Atlas comet is likely a fragment of the Great Comet of 1106, a comet recorded by astronomers in Asia nearly 918 years ago. It's likely from the Oort cloud, which is a fantasy area that doesn't exist, but I do digress, a giant spherical shell that NASA believes is made up of icy pieces of space debris. The only problem is NASA has landed on these icy pieces of space debris, and they don't contain ice. How nice. Now you picking it up, we just put it down. We could be seeing a spectacular electric comet outburst in just a few days. So buckle up, Buttercup. Cosmology is dead. Now, how to watch the Orionid meteor showers as the plasma discharges rain down on Earth? Well, tonight is a great chance to watch them because it's the peak of the Orionids. Just get out after midnight and before dawn and look up. Please be in a dark area, have a nice blanket, maybe a pillow, and just lay back and enjoy the sights. It would be difficult to do that here in our dark area region because it's freezing. Yeah, so that's what we got. Now, have you heard? Gold extends its record and silver jumps to a 12-year high as precious metals outperform the stock market. We told you all back on that fateful day a few years ago to buy silver under 13 bucks. And well, if you did, silver hit an all-time high in the last, I think, few decades at 34 bucks. Gold is now at $2,700 per ounce, the highest it's ever been in recorded history. So if you hedged your bets and put your money into precious metals, well, you're pimping. Speaking about pimps, Peter Ridd, the biggest pimp in climate science and the most attacked in Australia, joined me today for a wonderful discussion, which was just under an hour, that we will be putting up this weekend in prime time. Peter Ridd lost all of his credentials at university, at James Cook University, was fired. And then when he sued them, he lost. And the story is fascinating. But the reality is the Great Barrier Reef report of 2024 shows, well, you guessed it, the highest coral cover ever recorded in history. And this is Peter Ridd's website. And we've got an amazing paper here, just 16 pages, the science behind Peter Ridd's dismissal. And it basically exposes the nonsense behind the garbage. If you want to support real climate scientists like Peter Ridd, please come over and subscribe to his YouTube channel, Reef Rebels, and watch some of his funny videos. I didn't know. I've been subscribed for 3 years here, but I haven't been watching. I looked at some of the videos that he's put up recently, and they are hilarious. No wonder they're demonetized. Just like us, we are shadow banned. Many of our videos are demonetized, but you can support the channel by supporting your health and wellness and your preparedness for your family and your loved ones, maybe even your neighbor. You don't know. If you buy the J's case, you're going to have multiple medications that can save the life of anyone in the need. And the best news, we just got an email tonight, there is now ivermectin that is compounded as part of the protocol. You can get compounded 12 milligram ivermectin, 30 capsules, which has not been available until today. So good news there. You can get the non-compounded version at 3 milligrams, but who wants that? If you didn't know, ivermectin has been subscribed up to 5 billion times with only 30 adverse effects. It is the safest medicine ever created on earth other than cannabis. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please share this video. We are shadow banned, and we need your help to grow. The Peter Ridd video is going to go up this weekend, prime time. It's fantastic. So buckle up and please go and get that. It's going to be on Oppenheimer Ranch Project Friday night, prime time. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, get the Jace case, and, well, get your own compounded ivermectin. How do you like them apples?